Howdy, I'm Cloudy. I swear to God I have an incredibly good reason why I'm playing Space Invaders today. This is Space Invaders for the Game Boy. I swear there's gonna be a really super cool reason why I'm doing this. But you just need to trust me. Oh shoot, they got directional audio in the Game Boy? Darn it. So as you can expect, this is the arcade classic Space Invaders. There's not a lot to Space Invaders. I don't really even think Space Invaders needs, like, introduction. Man, that directional audio is messing with my brain. Hold up. Easy 150 points, let's be real. Not a doubt in my mind I was gonna hit that. This is probably really loud. Bro. I keep missing. No! I cannot believe I'm missing this much. Gosh hecking dang it. Alright, I'm good. Oh, shoot. No, I cannot believe there's just directional audio in this game. You would think it would just not. This is the last game I would look at and be like, directional audio. I swear I'm good at this game. Bruh. Is this how people in the 80s felt when they're like, man, this is the hardest game ever made. No one's ever gonna get better than this. Surely this is not a hard game, right? I forgot to mention that if I don't sound at my best, I have a sore throat. I got it because I was yelling at a certain someone with a stolen shopping cart and propane tanks. At least that's my theory of how I got it. Or I just, like, caught something very minor. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I'm not at my best. Oh yeah, also I witnessed a tragedy. I feel like that's important. Oh, I can hit that. Hold on. Yeah, 50 points. That didn't feel earned at all. Darn it. I can hit this. Dude. This is not a hard game, is it? Is this the hecking... Why is this my hecking Danganronpa? No, surely. Okay, I have to beat one round of Space Invaders today. I can't talk about my incredibly good reason as to why I'm playing Space Invaders if I keep losing in Space Invaders. Okay, I beat one. I beat one round. Okay. But yeah, I have an insanely good reason why I'm playing Space Invaders today, and I'll tell you more about it as the video goes on. So please keep watching. I can't do my typical YouTuber voice, because I definitely have one of those, and I definitely talk like one of those all the time. So you keep watching. Also, hit that subscribe button. Only 99% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, you should hit the subscribe button, and also tell your parents, you know, parents love me. We're actually hiring single mothers this year for my company. I forgot all about that, actually. I made a New Year's resolution. Anyways, by the way, this is a legal console, by the way. This game also comes with a colored mode. See? This one features black and white. Same cartridge, by the way. Dude, the hecking music producer on this one was going crazy. Space Invaders was like one of the first games, wasn't it? It was like the big first game. At least this was like the first like game to be sold in like arcades, I assume, right? Like this was a big thing. The fact that there was like a playable, I don't remember the history. I think it was like a, oh my voice. I think it was like the first arcade game that had like soundtrack, something like that. I don't remember. I don't know a lot about Space Invaders. I can safely say my Space Invaders lore is a little low. My Space Invaders knowledge is a little slim. All my brain power got stored to talk about, like, other things. Alright, I beat a round. Technically, I don't need to play anymore. Those are the rules. Space Invaders rules. You don't have to play a video game ever again once you beat it. That's the Space Invaders. Oh, shoot! Bonus life? Let's go? But yeah, anyways. I just saw this, and I thought this was cool, because there's technically, you have two ways of playing Space Invaders. If you think about it. Like, you can play on the Game Boy, and that's really neat. But if you have a Game Boy Color, you can play on the black and white mode. That also occasionally has, like, green. So if you think about it, that's pretty cool. You know? Not a lot of games come in green. I can't believe I didn't die. I'm getting better. That's the thing. Once you play a video game for an extended period of time, you get good at it. I don't make the rules about that. That's just how it works. Okay, never mind. I'm not good at video games. Don't write that. If you put that YouTube comment in the comment section, make sure to delete it. Or keep it up. You know what? Okay, never mind. Oh shoot, 2020. That was definitely a year. So, technically, there's two ways of playing Space Invaders. One with Game Boy and one playing on the Game Boy Color. Technically, all with the same cartridge, by the way. Which, honestly, I think is really interesting. That there's two ways of playing it. Anyways, I'm gonna go to, technically, if you have a Game Boy Advance, there's a third way of playing, and that third way of playing is just the mode we just played. But this is where things get really interesting. If you think about it, there's another way you can play. The Super Game Boy. If you don't know what the Super Game Boy is, it was a add-on to the SNES, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, that allows you to play Game Boy games on the big screen, your big CRT TV. So, technically, there's a third way of playing. And that's with the Super Game Boy. Ignore that it says same boy. This is a legal console, by the way. So yeah, the Super Game Boy mode comes with this version, which is a completely different version of Space Invaders. Because you get 3 ways of playing it. So if you plug it into the Super Game Boy, and you would go with the 2 versions of playing it, which is Game Boy and Super Game Boy. If you put it in the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, if you put it in the Super Game Boy, you can play in black and white mode, black and white with cellophane mode, and color mode. Let's play with the black and white mode. By the way, this is a completely custom cover for the Game Boy. I think there's a way to change it, but I don't actually know how. There's like a keybind you can hit, where it can go into like a different background. But I don't actually know how to hit it. I don't know how to get it. There's like some sort of magic trick. This is all on the same cartridge, by the way. Alright, easy. Okay, easy. I gotta figure out, how do you do it? There's like a button you press. Oh shoot, wrong button. Oh! I've done it. B! You press B! No! You press A? You press A in pause mode, and you can go into this one. I don't remember what this one resembles. Alright, so that's 3 separate additional ways of playing Space Invaders. Let's play the 4th one now. This one is supposed to emulate what it was like to play this in the, like in the early days, whenever color didn't exist. Because, like, color, there weren't, like, colored LEDs at the time, I believe. So, that didn't hit me. So it'd use the cellophane to emulate color. And it technically, it works. Uh-oh. One of them is in the red zone. I moved out of the way. Alright, this time for sure. Black and white with cellophane will not be the gatekeeper of hacking of this game for me. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Close your eyes and pretend you're fries.
Bruh.
They would never shoot at me. They would never. They would never. I can hit that. Check this out. Layup. Bruh! What? No! Nailed it. Let's play the 5th way now. 5 different ways to play Space Invaders. This is on the same console, by the way. Same cartridge. This is still technically the cellophane one, but it's in a different version. So, like, all the colors as if cellophane... Oops. All the colors as if the cellophane are still technically there, but this one is slightly different in the way of... Now it's just that... Instead of being able to change the LEDs on the spot, they could only color it via the specific location. So this is like the same thing, I think. I could be wrong. I didn't fact check this before I started recording. I also don't have internet right now. And also I'm blind. I'm blindfolded. My little brother's playing, and he took the... So that's why I can't play... So that's why I can't look that up right now. That was slick. Holy cow. The Navy and Air Force and the government just needs to hire me for what I just did. Oh wait, what? They can change colors? Because they all just changed the red. Alright. 5 different ways of playing this game. All the same cartridge, by the way, which I think is cool. There's one more thing I forgot to mention about this copy of Space Invaders for the Game Boy / Game Boy Color / Super Game Boy. I didn't show you this, but there's an arcade button right here. And when you click it, it gives you an entirely different game. That's right. This is all in the same cartridge, by the way. The same cartridge. This is all happening on a Game Boy cartridge running through the Super Game Boy. This is a completely different game on the Game Boy. And check this out. There are 4 different ways of playing it. So what are we at now? Like 5? So this will be 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be 9 different ways of playing it. 10 if you include Game Boy Advance. Let's go with the upright cabinet screen. By the way, ignore that looked like a completely different emulator and a completely different intro. It definitely didn't take me like 30 minutes to get it to work. Definitely did it at all. Anyways, this is a completely different version with a completely different background, reminiscent to the modern arcade version at the time. This is all running on the same cartridge. I feel like I can't stress this enough. This is the same Game Boy cartridge. Darn it. And it's a completely different game. Okay, hold on. Darn it. Oh shoot, the bullet kept going. That's new to this version. Unique to this version. Let's go. Oh, I can get that. Why? I can get it from there? Why is this version harder than all the other versions? Bruh, no. I'm a Mamma Mia. I can do this. I can do it. I can do it. This will be easy. I don't know why this is the version I'm struggling with, but I got this. What? I didn't hit the ship? Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook. I can hit this. Told you. Alright, that's that. Let's go try the other 3 versions. All in the same cartridge, by the way. Black and white. The classic. Yeah, it's pretty much just the black and white one, but on TV. But with the control scheme of the other one, which I think is at least nice.
Bruh.
I'm really good at hitting the bullets, you know? I'm really good at that. I pride myself on how well I can just run into bullets on my free will. I don't know if that's like a skill to be proud of, but if there's a bullet, you know, I can catch it. You know what they say, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Now, if you can hit a wrench on purpose... What's up with that saying, by the way? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Yeah, if you can hecking dodge anything, you can dodge a ball. Like, if you can dodge an RPG... Yeah, heck that tiny little alien. Trying to invade. What are they, some sort of space invader? If any Hollywood movie would like to use that line, you know. You can hit me up. That's a banger line for, like, the future Space Invaders movie. Let's be real. That's a good one. Hollywood scriptwriters are gonna look at that and be like, man, we need a real good way to explain that it's Space Invaders. Are there any, like, good one-liners we can give this Space Invaders movie? I'm a big fan of movie quotes, but, like, the movie quotes that are incorrect that just name the movie. Just like any quote that names the source material that they're from, I think is hilarious. Like, what are we? Some sort of Suicide Squad? Like, what is this? Some sort of Wii Sports Bowling? Alright, that's version number... I believe... 7. Let's play version number 8. Black and white with cellophane. This is all on the same cartridge, by the way. All of this on the same cartridge. Now, this, I think, is more realistic to what they had back then. Okay, they misplaced it a bit. But I'm sure it'll be fine. What are we, some sort of Resident Evil 7? Man, we're in some sort of evil residence or something. Wow. We're at Jurassic World. We're here at the... This is sure Uncharted. This territory is sure Uncharted. War. War never changes. That's a quote from Wii Sports Bowling, I believe. What do you take me for? Some sort of Angry Birds movie? You think I'm some sort of Angry Birds movie or something? Wow, I cannot hit this alien. Hold on. Wow, I'm... No hecking way I don't... I talked about the Angry Birds movie too much. Man, we're on some sort of Trolls World tour. Again, Hollywood agencies, if you want to use any of these, you can contact me on Twitter. I have a company that can talk to you as well. If you can't reach us through, like, if you can reach me through my email, that'd be good. But I also have Twitter and my company. You know, we have a company that you can also run through if you need. Company could probably be the easiest. My company, the Cloudy Content Creation Central, that'd probably be the easiest way to contact me. There's a direct line to my office, so if you have, like, any, like, sort of needs, you know, you can just call that number. We also have, I also have a couple, like, contacts. If you have any sort of... Dude, that one line of the Acela frame is actually, like, driving me crazy. Why did they do that? Is there, like, an emulator issue? I mean, a perfectly legal console issue that I'm, like, forgetting? No, I was in the way of that one singular bullet. Boy, this is some Wii Sports Bowling. Boy, this sure is some fling smash. Boy. We live in a society. That's a quote from Wall-E. Alright, I got this. Surely I don't blow this. Okay. 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 Alright. Okay. 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 Why is this the gatekeeper of my runs? Alright, that's celebrate mode. We have one final mode. This is all on the same cartridge, by the way. Look at this mode. Actually, I kind of like this. Well, I haven't seen the... Yeah. Is it the same, like, color kind of scheme thing? Yeah. What the heck? There was a crazy amount of red at the top of the screen. I saw that. Dude, that's like bisexual explosion. Holy cow. I really just want to make really hecking terrible... Like, I just want to keep making, like, terrible movie quotes. Ah, shoot, I hit the red button. What are they, some sort of Space Invaders? Aw, man, I don't have a clue by the Parker Brothers idea what's going on here. Gosh dang it, I died! Yikes! I can't... Yikes! I can't yet see where I'm going. I can't yet see where I'm going. It's so dark in here. If only I could Yahtzee. If only I could Yahtzee. If only I could Yahtzee. If only I could Yahtzee where I'm going. 300 points. That's a crazy amount of points for killing a ship. I can't yet see what's going on. Gosh dang it, I had it! No! Guys, we better be careful around these parts. We don't want to get in trouble with the Yakuza 0. We wouldn't want to get in trouble with the Yakuza 7. That would be really bad if we got in trouble with the Yakuza 7. Dude, when you miss a hecking bullet in this game, the game really makes sure that you're aware. Like, hey, remember that bullet you missed? This is not the hardest part of the game. Okay, thank God. Man, this sure is a Hong Kong 97. Man, it's nice living here in Hong Kong 97. Guys! Guys, look out! It's a super Metroid. Guys, be careful of the Super Metroid. Guys, thankfully the Super Mario Brothers 3 is coming around. I know a friend of mine who is a Super Mario Brothers movie. Alright, I'm out of puns. So yeah, that was the Space Invaders. By the way, all of that was on one console. There are technically 10 different ways to play it. If you think about it. I mean, technically, you have to, like, buy a Super Nintendo. What the heck did that guy do? Man, he really hates that barricade. Holy cow. But yeah, that was Space Invaders for the Game Boy / Game Boy Color / Super Game Boy / arcade game, I guess. I personally think this is just a really cool way to play Space Invaders. Like, one cartridge is going to do so much for the Space Invaders community. Like, the fact that they refit this onto one Game Boy cartridge. But yeah, so that's Space Invaders for Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance / Game Boy, Super Game Boy. Hope you enjoyed. I thought this was really cool. Oh, you can just hecking cheat? Let's go. Dude, Space Invaders high score, here I come. Just make it the easiest version of this game I can. But yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all later in another video. Probably, like, Rhythm Heaven knowing me. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.